Hey guys, so this is the part 2 of the EDgun Matador R5 super long and long review, and this part will be all about accuracy. In part 1 I explain a little bit about the guns and explain what you can expect from them, and in this video I will only show put focus on accuracy. So as usually I had 70 meters range shooting at targets and 100-meter range shooting at silhouettes. So that's about 76 yards for targets and 110 yards for silhouettes. I put a little more attention to the long version because, as I mentioned in the previous video, I bought super long, so I will have a lot more chances to get some additional reviews and some additional videos with that one. And so I wanted to put more attention to the long version, which is in 25 caliber. So first of all, don't worry, the video is not as long as it seems. I actually put in the end the whole shot string I made with the long version for you to see what kind of shot count at certain powers you can expect. And I also put through different pellets so you can see how the gun behaves at a certain velocity with different pellets. Now, first of all, you don't have to watch that. It's a long, boring part of the video, so you can just stop when the review stops, and after that I will put in a sign that this is just a shot string when you can watch the velocities and shot count of long version. I did test 3 different pellets. This is for 25 quite common for me. So the regular JSB King, and then the King Heavy, and the King Heavy MK2. So as I explained in the previous video already regarding the velocities, King and King Heavy had all pellets have certain limitations to up to which velocity they are stable, and this is, let's say, where I found that King Heavy and King Heavy MK2 are different from one another. MK2 cannot withstand such high velocities as MK, in my experience, in my barrels that I tested so far. This one goes to up to about 900 feet per second, so about 274-75 meters per second. And this one, it's not that tolerant to high velocity, goes only about to 250 meters per second, which is about 820 feet per second. So you will, if you will watch the video up to the end, you will see that that result of those theories of mine. You will see that despite the fact that MK1 and MK2 are actually shooting at the same velocity, the accuracy with MK1 is much better. It's actually the best from the shot string I made. That doesn't necessarily mean that you will not be able to shoot accurately MK2 as well. It just means that you will need to dial down the power for it a little bit in order to retain accuracy with it. And unfortunately, I believe I got quite a bad batch of the regular Kings. So Kings are not accurate as well, but this is not typical for Kings, because usually Kings are very accurate if you don't push them too hard, and they can withstand a slightly higher velocity usually than heavies. So I won't talk too much. Enjoy the video. Just one more note. Please take into consideration I have quite extreme winds in that location, so you will see a lot of mirage. You will see clearly that the wind affects the pellet in flight, because I always record shooting from behind the rifle, so you can see the flight whole trajectory of the pellet, and you will clearly see the effect of the wind on the pellet. So keep in mind that those results are in real world circumstances, not in I don't know, indoors or something like that. And the gun is definitely, both of them are definitely sub MOA if the conditions are appropriate, of course. So keep that in mind, and also I apologize for all the mirage. We have a lot of moisture at that location at this time of year. So that's it. Enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, and thanks again. I gotta tell you, I got so much mirage in the image because there's apparently so much moisture in the ground and it's vaporizing that I'm having trouble to see the target. I believe this was 8 shots, so let's do 2 more. You can feel that the wind has picked up from the right towards the left, so we will see if it affects the right. Oh, it's quite good. It's definitely not a bad group. The thing on a target is just a piece of wire, so don't worry about it. Mirage again. It's hard to know where we're aiming. That one was me. Okay, that's much better now. Wind from the backside. I think it will throw down the target. Oh no. Okay, so definitely need to give it some time for it to settle. Now it's quite amazing. Okay, we've got wind change. We'll see how much it affects it. Again from the backside. Okay, that was definitely the wind, because the height has not changed, only it moved a bit to the left. Okay, so definitely this gun, this combination seems to be perfect. Yeah, I'm getting two groups because the wind is constantly changing, but otherwise this is now much better. Let's do a couple of more. Really have a heavy wind. Oh, okay, still flying quite good. This pellet might be a little damaged. We'll see if it's a flyer. Flying strange, but the group is still good. got a little bit lighter trigger on this one, so I'm pulling it sometimes a little too fast. Whoa, that one was not stable. I saw it in the flight. But otherwise, the accuracy is quite impressive. Ah, again, the crazy mirage. Yeah, definitely. Still got some wind. Let's check it out. Let's try the 5 centimeter now. Yeah, I just brazed it. Better. So, if there was no wind, the 5 centimeter wouldn't even be a challenge at this range. By the way, I'm using the King Heavies, which is the best choice for this gun. Actually, from what I tested in all the guns I shot so far, they were the best choice. I got a little more wind from, I think, from right to left, so I will try to compensate that. I'm not really good at that, so we'll see if you can hear it. No, actually it was no wind, it was flying straight. There is wind here, but I guess over there is no wind. Let's try to aim dead center. Yeah, okay. Let's do a couple of those while it's still calm. Okay, that's almost too easy. Yeah, as soon as it's calm, then it's not a problem. Okay, since it's calm, let's go to the smallest one, to the 2.5 centimeter. On the right side. Got it. Nice. I gotta love a gun that it's so accurate.